Good morning, New Jersey. Today is November 2nd with a time of 10:51 a.m. Today we have breaking news of a possible zombie outbreak happening right now at University Hospital in Newark. Who's responsible, you ask? Well, of course, Chris Christie has an opinion, and his bat finger points right at Casey Hickox, the nurse who spent time in West Africa treating Ebola patients. He ordered her to remain under quarantine to her dismay, and now he says, "I told you so." Now let's get to our eye in the sky to see what's happening right now.
This new so-called super flu, they're still unsure of exactly how it spreads, and with it reaching near epidemic proportions, the quarantine was enacted and enforced by the National Guard early this morning. Armed troops are not allowing visitors in or letting employees out. As you can see, now that hundreds of gathering.
From there? Oh my God! Okay. Next slide.
Medical attention. Residents are shocked that such a strict quarantine was enacted over something like a flu.
No.
Yeah.
No. We'll do that. It worked, right?
Yeah, so let's do this one. It's fine. So you have to play it from here. Okay.
Okay, heading over to our ground team. Let's see what's going on there.
You alright? Is there a reporter Clark? Is investigation good? Nurse! Shit! I thought you injected him! I did! That's Kelly, she's with her paramedic team right now. And as you can see, the disease is broke up from one person to another and it's slowly spreading. We hope our news reporters can make it back safe to us.
Now, passing over to our next reporter, Bria.
Good morning. Today, President Obama addresses the nation on his thoughts and actions to come on this zombie outbreak, possibly affecting people across the nation.
Last thing I'm going to say about this, because I know that it's been on people's minds, is the issue of Ebola. This is something that we take very seriously. As soon as there's an outbreak anywhere in the world of any disease that could have significant effects, the CDC is in communication with the World Health Organization and other multilateral agencies to try to make sure that we've got an appropriate response. This has been a more aggressive Ebola outbreak than we've seen in the past. But keep in mind that it is still affecting parts of 3 countries. And we've got some 50 countries represented.
So here in this video, these are some of the suspected areas that we think will be affected first if this spread continues.
Yep, as you can see, this is our forecast starting in Southern America. We start branching out, and our reporters believe it's going to keep going at an exponential rate.
All right. So Obama's research and development team has their own theory. Let us watch it here.
many possible cases of how this disease could spread. This is possibly one of them. That's our highly qualified technicians. They're working on it right now as we speak.
In other breaking news, we have Obama today, who will be visiting the city of Newark. He and his team have plans to begin implementing his solution that will attempt to cut off the spread at its source. He will also be meeting privately with Chris Christie, disclosing his final resolution if the initial plan fails to bring order back to our great state and the city of Newark. Now introducing Siddharth, who will continue with the news.
Officials have just phoned in, and they're saying that the zombies are still on the run and are headed to NJIT in Newark. We're being held to instruct all students to report to designated safe zones assigned throughout the campus. As you can see, this is our campus map, and that it will be our safe zone. Zone 1 is located in the GITC building on the 3rd floor near the CS100 tutoring room. So if you have your CS100 exam today, it might not be there, just saying. Zone 2 is located in the Central King building in the student lounge. And if all else fails, officials say evacuate the site as soon as possible.
Officials have just announced there has been an outbreak in Florida, so we will be connecting to CNN to see what they have to say.
Reno reporting live from Homestead, where tragedy befell an immigrant family. An unidentified man has shot his wife and 16-year-old son to death before turning the gun on himself.
Jesus.
What?
I don't believe this.
What? Is there something with the camera? Just fix it.
She's still moving.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Brody, I'm right in the middle of it. What?
Jesus fucking Christ.
God's sakes. I thought they were dead.
They're supposed to be. They are. I don't know. Like, she's moving on the freaking gurney, man. Get out of the way. Come on, get out of the way. Back up here. Jesus. What the fuck is that?
Keep still.
Everyone's moving. Take him out. It's not going down. Holy shit. This can't happen. This can't be fucking happening!
Yeah, very interesting development in Florida. This disease has turned into violent and not as expected. Like, this is more than just a medical condition. You know, you guys need to keep your safety first and stay away from it at all costs.
Guys, it looks like we have a good news coming our way. There's a possible cure, so let's watch and find out how.
An American doctor who was flown back to the United States to be treated for Ebola last year and declared free of the virus was later found to have the disease lurking in his eyeball. Dr. Ian Crozier told the New York Times.
So he was impaired about 2 months after his release. He was studying Ebola, and his eye began to lose its color, blue color, and turned bright green, as you can see with the zombies. After numerous tests, the doctor was stunned when they stuck a needle in his eye and removed some fluid, which tested positive for the virus. So as you can see, his eye turned green, and this is symptomatic of like how he turned into a zombie before and after. Physicians used steroid and experimental antiviral drug taken full form to treat the infection. And over the next few months, his vision returned to the left eye and turned blue again. He contracted the disease while working in Sierra Leone and in Emory Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where he was admitted. And it was this disease was initially transmitted through tears, and this just goes to show the importance of having eye checkups on, especially for the Ebola patients that were recently declared free.
Okay, this has been your local ops team reporting. Thank you for viewing, and be well.